Welcome back, everybody. It's Wednesday night, which means you are halfway through with the already shortened week, the first week back from Christmas break. So those are all good things, right? Wednesday night, I hope your day was awesome. If not, tomorrow's a new opportunity. So do it. Good attitude, good effort. Two things to bring to school tomorrow. That's it. Good attitude, good effort. Tonight's book is by Henry Cole, and the book is entitled Eddie the Bully. Now, the author of this book, Mr. Cole, apparently met a kid named Eddie growing up in elementary school. He has a little story in the back of this book about it. But I want you to find out and pay attention to how the characters in the book related to Eddie, how Eddie treated them, and let's see what happens at the very end of the book to see if there's maybe a life lesson. Hint, hint. But without further ado, Henry Cole's Eddie the Bully on Mr. Eric Reads. Eddie was a bully. A great, big bully. He was mean any way he could be, and any time he could be. "You're such a loser," he clucked at Rose when she came in last. "That was an easy one," he said with a laugh when Tony had trouble with a math problem. "You were born in a roach motel," he sneered at Russell. He hid Anthony's homework. He splattered paint on Melissa's art project. He tripped Emma as they were getting on the bus. And then again, when they got off the bus. "Fat," he jeered. "Skinny," he jeered. "Average," he jeered. No one was safe. He was a good reader now, but nobody wanted to sit anywhere near him during library time. And nobody tagged him during Person Monkey, which is the animal's version of Duck Duck Goose. "He's really mean," Angela said to Marco. "Yeah, like really, really mean," Carmen said to Sam. "Like really, really, really mean," they all agreed. He was mean anytime he could be, and in any way he could be. "That is it. I have had enough," Miss Henshaw said, ruffled. "Time out, Eddie." "I've had enough," Mr. Fowler said. He was ticked off. "Time out, Eddie." But that's it. I've had enough," Miss Cluckner said, exasperated. "Time out, Eddie." But during time out, Eddie thought of not nice things, but of other mean things to do. One morning, Miss Henshaw made an announcement. "Class, we have a new student starting today," she said. "I want you all to make her feel welcome." And then she glanced at Eddie. "All of you." Then the classroom door slowly opened. "Class, this is Carla," Miss Henshaw said. She pointed to an empty desk. "Carla, you may sit right there." All eyes were on Carla as she made her way to the seat, which was right next to Eddie's. "Uh-oh, here it comes," Amy whispered. "Oh boy, Carla's gonna get a real zinger here," Tony whispered. "Eddie's gonna let her have it," Ben whispered. Everyone held their breaths. Carla squeezed herself into the desk. Eddie's eyes narrowed and he grinned. An evil grin. And he opened his mouth to speak. I love your sweater! Carla gasped, feasting her eyes on Eddie. Huh? Eddie stuttered. I tell you, you have great fashion sense! Carla continued brightly. Us fashionistas should stick together! Eddie blinked, and he glanced down at his sweater. I mean, it was his favorite sweater. Hey, let's do lunch! Exclaimed Carla. I noticed on today's menu that we're having mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese! I love mac and cheese too, Eddie said, feeling a little excited. Then whoever gets to the cafeteria first saves the other seat? Carla squealed. Okay. Okay, replied Eddie. I bet everybody is your friend, said Carla. Eddie gulped. He felt his face get hot. I mean, you probably get picked first for all the teams all the time. Eddie glanced around the room, and the whole class was turned around looking at him. Eddie felt miserable. Suddenly he wished he hadn't been so mean all the time. He wished he hadn't made fun of Tony in math class, and he wished he hadn't spilled paint all over Melissa's painting. He wished he hadn't called everybody names. He wished, well, you know what? He wished he could start over. It's really tough being the new kid, said Carla. Will you help me make friends? Eddie brightened up. You know, I'd love to, he cackled, and Carla beamed at him with a great big smile. I knew you'd be a good friend, she gushed. Eddie felt something inside. It was something good. It felt good to be nice. He smiled a great, pretty, big smile. And from then on, he was a good friend. Any way he could be, and any time he could be. The end. Eddie the Bully by Henry Cole. A lot of things in that book. Eddie not treating people right. The people he didn't treat right not wanting to be around him. A new person, Carla, comes up and she's confident. She's excited to be there. She compliments Eddie right away and suddenly he's kind of taken aback. And he learns that he can get the attention, he can get friends, and he can be nice, all in one fell swoop. Henry Cole's book, that's a good one. Thank you for joining me here Wednesday night. 2 more days until your weekend. I know you're already exhausted from 2 whole days back at school. But as always, guys, I'm very excited for what's to come in 2020. Let's make it the best second half of the year. 2 things to bring tomorrow: attitude, effort. See you guys in the hallway.